What do WWE and the United States of America have in common? Welcome back to the Federalist videos, episode number 4. And on the 4th edition of the Federalist videos, we look at how the WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment, is similar to the United States of America. So why are we starting off with Adele's Rolling in the Deep? Well, she says, we could have had it all. We could have had it all. Pardon my New York accent. That all is actually spelled A-L-L, not O-W-L. It's not related to the animal. Bird? Animals are birds. Anyway, let's talk about how WWE and the USA are similar. WWE is the global leader in sports entertainment. A hegemon, if you will. The United States of America is a hegemon in its own right. Both have massive, if not full, influence over their industry, being sports entertainment and politics. And despite their tremendous assets, can't seem to get out of their own way. For every great thing one of those entities does, it seems to bite itself in the ass just as quickly. Last night, on April 3rd, 2016, WWE broke its own indoor attendance record by drawing 100,000 fans to WrestleMania 32. WrestleMania is WWE's annual extravaganza featuring the biggest matches, superstars, and celebrities. So why can't WWE get out of its own way? In a scripted show, why do the people that fans boo continue to win? And why are older superstars going over or winning against the younger superstars? There were great moments on the show. Ultimately, it seems that fan backlash is presiding over any of the good the show may have done, which is similar to the United States' current political landscape. Any goodwill and hard work that's done is automatically undone by a divided house and political ideologies. Specifically, let's take a look at WWE. Roman Reigns, former member of The Shield, trio of superstars. Just an aside, a superstar in WWE is a wrestler. WWE does not consider its superstars wrestlers because they consider themselves sports entertainment, and rightfully so. Wrestler would be more akin to an amateur wrestler, which WWE seeks to distance itself from because of athletic commissions and state sporting codes, of which the fees they seek to avoid. Additionally, professional wrestling has a very southern connotation, and WWE seeks to promote itself as a corporate entity, a little bit more high class than the pro wrestling that existed in the 70s and 80s at carnival halls and bingo halls. So Roman Reigns, hugely popular, kind of renegade dynamic professional wrestler, away, won fans over massively because he was anti-establishment. Then something weird happened. Daniel Bryan emerged in 2014 as a very similar figure to Reigns. Started the Yes Movement, similar to a political revolution being led by Bernie Sanders. But what WWE failed to realize is that Reigns' popularity at the time was not actually because of Reigns. It was anti-establishment, which at the time was Triple H, the 14-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion, and Batista, the 40-something-year-old wrestler who returned, and it appeared he was stealing the spot of a younger wrestler. After a long time, people get tired of the same, especially in entertainment. Although they cheered Reigns in one capacity, they really wanted Bryan. But WWE didn't really take notice of this, and they continued to push Reigns. And they pushed Reigns to the point where fans grew to resent him. They pushed him far too quickly, so fans turned on Reigns. But the WWE continued to push him, and he main evented WrestleMania 31 and main evented WrestleMania 32. Now, typically, WWE's WrestleMania is the biggest event. It's supposed to be the culmination, the Cinderella story, or the spark for the upcoming year, or the conclusion of the previous year. Reigns winning is a good story, and with WWE's depleted roster, it makes sense. But he was booed, and he wasn't just booed a little bit, he was booed a lot. At this point, Reigns winning would be like Hillary Clinton emerging victorious in Nevada. Yeah, a good amount of people wanted her to win, but it wasn't right. It wasn't the real result, or it wasn't the result people wanted. WWE is not a democracy. WWE is entertainment, sports entertainment, but it is driven by the fan. It is completely unique in that fans can influence the product. It's not like weekly episodic television shows like The Big Bang Theory or Breaking Bad, in which they're shot months in advance and producers and directors have very little time to react and change if things go awry. People get to voice their opinions directly to the company via social media, through television ratings, and, most importantly, at live events. This makes WWE very similar to the political landscape in the United States. So, all over the country, it does appear just because something is popular doesn't mean that it will happen. And in a democratic society, that's kind of weird. Joining me on this week's edition of the Federalist videos, how do the presidential candidates match up to WWE superstars? Please chime in below. Make sure to comment and subscribe, and off to you, Shia.
Do it! Just do it! Don't let your